Baruchim haboim b'shem Hashem. What a great zchus it is that throughout the entire world, on virtually every continent, we are all united, learning the Torah of the Heilige Zera Shimshon. Our shir is dedicated for a zchus and a refuah shalema for Yashar David ben Chanina, Miriam Devaira bas Esther, Rabbanit Simi Simcha bat Miriam, B'suros Tavos for Yisrael ben Esther Masha. We learn Hakol Ko Yaakov v'Hayodayim Yedei Eisav, that the voice is the voice of Yaakov, but the hands are the hands of Eisav. The Medrash says, Kol Zaman Shekoilo Sho Yaakov Mitzaptzev, all the time when the voice of Yaakov is going out in the world, Ein Hayodayim Yedei Eisav, then the hands of Eisav will not be matzliach. The Zera Shimshon asks, what is the shaychus between this bracha and the fact that Yitzchak saw that Yaakov's hands were hairy? According to the simple pshat of the psukim, we could say that the story is merely detailing the description. But according to the Medrash, why is it that when the voice of Yaakov rings out in the world, the hands cannot be the hands of Eisav? When Yaakov was seen by Yitzchak, Yitzchak said, there's something in my heart. What if Yaakov will try to have like the hands of Eisav, and then Eisav will try to have a voice like that of Yaakov? He was afraid that they would both want to have the kol of Yaakov and the Yedayim of Eisav. However, that would be impossible. The kol Yaakov could never be in Eisav's world, because the kol is to learn Torah, to daven. That was only good for Yaakov Avinu, but not for Eisav. The other way around as well, it would be impossible for the hands of Chesed and Rachamim to be the hands that would cause harm to others. Yaakov was not fit for that. Yitzchak was saying that the voice of Yaakov had to be exclusively for Yaakov Avinu. In the Yedayim had to be the Yedei Eisav. A tzaddik or a tzaddikis can have no part in Yedayim that have the power to do bad. It happened during the beginning stage of the Holocaust, when the Nazis, Yamach Shemam, were overrunning Poland. There was a Yiddish writer, not yet religious, who was there on the ground inside of a hall where many people were hiding. He noticed that there were two yeshiva bachrim that were hiding under the table not far from him. They were involved in an animated discussion. He couldn't understand at this time. Nobody was talking, everyone was quiet, and they're involved would seem to be like a real discussion, alive. He inched closer to hear what they were saying. They were discussing a shvera Rambam, a difficult Rambam, back and forth, each adding in their own makoros, their own sources. The Yiddish writer said, I know that these two boys are alive in discussion, even in the shadow of the valley of death. Be'ezer Hashem Yisparach, we will be continuing with our shir Zera Shimshon. I wish everyone me'umka deliba, b'suros tavos, yeshuos, v'nechamos.